Hi, I'm Dr. Gabby Martinez, and I'm a pediatric physiatrist, and I work here at Shriners Chicago. I was only the third person in my family, well, the second person in my immediate family to attend college. I was visiting family in Mexico, and my aunt said, "Have you ever considered going to medical school over here?" And I said, "No, not at all." So she took me to visit the campus, and she knew that there was an international program, so I would be able to come back and practice here. And it just made sense. My younger sister has cerebral palsy, and when I was 5, she was born. And so I grew up with therapists around the house at all times. And so in retrospect, I can see how this ended up being the perfect field for me. Growing up with her alongside with the therapist, and it was a constant, really like 24/7 therapy for her, because we learned how to do her exercises and her stretches and range of motion. So that's what I grew up around, and just seeing her progress from thinking that she wouldn't walk to taking off with her braces and a posterior walker, and then without anything. So I saw how impactful her therapy was, and all the physicians and team members that helped her get to where she is now. Physical medicine and rehabilitation, also known as physiatry, is a field that focuses on optimizing a child's ability to be as independent as possible in their day-to-day life, whether that's mobility and their self-care needs. And we do that with a very team-based approach. So we work closely with physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech therapists, also music therapy, child life, nursing. It's a whole team approach. We help families and children kind of navigate their environment with the disabilities that they have to optimize their quality of life. I've already seen primarily Spanish-speaking patients, which is very important to me. As I said, having grown up in the neighborhood of Pilsen and being a native Spanish speaker, serving that community is important for me, and trying to bridge that gap that can happen in medical care with language barriers that I sometimes saw growing up myself with my sister and my parents at her medical appointments. The multidisciplinary approach here with the orthopedic surgeons is awesome. They're right in the clinic space with us. The therapists, the prosthetists, orthotists are there. And so having that team approach is amazing. Rehabilitation, the field of physical medicine and rehabilitation has a very team-based approach. And so I've been able to do that here, which is awesome.